Hello, everyone, once again, welcome back to Media Awareness and another first reaction video. Before I continue, however, a reminder the fundraiser continues. For those of you new to my channel or unaware, I am a disabled individual and I use a motorized wheelchair slash scooter all day, every day for my independence, and I need your help. My insurance will not cover anything with regard to my scooter as they view it as a quote luxury item end quote. Despite the fact that I'm unable to walk whatsoever, in addition to being unable to use any other type of power chair or even a standard wheelchair for that matter, as I only have limited use of one hand. In addition to that, I do not have a backup scooter or wheelchair to rely on. So if this scooter does malfunction, as it recently did, I will yet again be a fish out of water, a scenario I want to avoid at all costs. With that stated, below the title of this video in the description, as well as in a separate section below the information pertaining to this video itself, you will find a spot fund link. It is a fundraiser, it is easy to use, easy to contribute, it takes a few seconds. You can even contribute anonymously. Any and all help is welcome. Even $5 or $10 can make all the difference in the world. So please do what you can. As alluded to, I was without my scooter. There was problems. The battery charging mechanism had failed, and I had to rely on family and friends for roughly 2 weeks to push me around my own home, severely limiting my independence. And although I'm not 100% independent by any means, I do pride myself in the things I can do. And not being able to do those things really affected me on multiple levels. But it also made me realize the significance of having an operational scooter at all times. Therefore, I am shooting to both um, uh, completely refurbish my existing scooter, which is from 2019, is almost 2025, so I'm definitely due for that, but also to purchase a new scooter as well. So the fundraiser is twofold, and I think that both goals are feasible and not unreasonable whatsoever. In fact, I think it's a logical decision to shoot for given the circumstances of recent events. So, with that stated, please do what you can. Any and all help, as stated, is welcome. And I do want to really extend a gracious thanks to those who have contributed thus far, in addition to those who plan on contributing, as your contributions have and will make a world of difference in my life. I am far from reaching the target goal, so please do what you can. I love you all. Thank you all on with this reaction. So I checked my YouTube feed this morning, and lo and behold, Frontier Music posted a new video. And to my astonishment, to some degree, it was John Anderson performing And You and I with the band Geeks live from an upcoming live release entitled Live Perpetual Change, of course on Frontier Music. So, pre-order your copies now because this is going to be the long-awaited live Yes album. I think a lot of us Yes fans have been waiting for, and I think if anyone is entitled to use uh, this material, it is John. He originally sang on it. He was an original member of the band Yes. We had John with the band Geeks, and this track is a legendary track. It is entitled And You and I. Beautiful song. So with that stated, with all my reactions, this is linked below. I always link the videos there. That way you can both experience them in optimum video and audio quality. Also, if it is blocked, you can also access it there. And more importantly, with the optimum and video and audio quality, you also get the video uncensored in terms of me being in the corner of the screen up there in the box, just kind of looking on in bewilderment or wonder or jamming out, all depending on the song and the groove. But with all of that stated, let us proceed with yes. Oh my god. With John Anderson. I'm sorry. It seems like it. I should be saying yes. That was completely accidental. Wow. John Anderson and the Band Geeks performing the Yes classic from the Close to the Edge album and You and I with the Band Geeks from the upcoming release on Frontier Music live Perpetual Change. Pre-order now. I will be back following this performance with my assessment.
be no mutual enemy, we shall certify. Political and society remains will die. Reach out, just forward, taste begin to enter you. Of the morning, and you and I reach over the sun for the river, and you and I climb clearer towards the movement, and you and I cold over valleys of endless seas. Thank you. Thank you.
So I am quite speechless. First off, I really love seeing John Anderson that happy on stage. It's just so heartwarming to see that. In addition to that, at almost 80 years old during this tour, he just turned 80 recently. That is some pretty impressive vocal work. He sounds, I think, better than he ever did. Even in his younger years, I think his voice matured and really reflects a depth that is really, really profound. Once again, this is John Anderson and the band Geeks, not Yes. But it is John Anderson and the band Geeks performing a Yes classic, and You and I, originally featured on the Close to the Edge album, but now scheduled to be featured on the album Live Perpetual Change. And this is exciting. This really is. I'm really amazed by how great this band is and how really on the same page they are with John. It's like seeing, I think, yes, in their prime when John and the guys were really on the same page. And I think that when they did their reunion tour in the 2000s, um, and uh, when they had that lineup, there was a good sense of the guys wanting to give the audience a show and a good cross section of material, but it didn't seem as if they were all necessarily into it. Whereas these guys are into it, as is John, and I like I said, I haven't seen him smile like that on stage with in terms of performing with a band. Um, I would say since Anderson, Raven, Wakeman a few years back. Prior to that, though, a very long time, in any live performances, he is just on cloud nine with this band. And if you have not heard the new studio album from John and the band Geeks, it is called True. It is also available from Frontier Music in your choice of formats. So hunt that down and make sure to add it to your collection if you are a John Anderson or Yes fan. This is Rob with Media Awareness, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Have a wonderful morning, noon, or night, wherever you are. Take care. Bye.